ENTV, welcome to a 5-day training I'm doing called Cold Lead Client Attraction. Cold Lead Client Attraction. Who here is a business owner that wants more clients? Who here is a business owner that is out there on social media, slugging it away, trying to attract ideal clients and avatars? Okay. This training, what this is going to do in your life is going to allow you to be much more effective online so that you're not wasting your time spinning your wheels. Because keep in mind, when you are on social media, not in your own niche-based Facebook group where people are climbing in for a specific niche, if you're out there in the cold world of social media, you are literally fishing in a red, bloody ocean where everyone else is fishing. And so what this training will do is if you're going to be out there fishing, not in your own niche-based Facebook group, or delivering a lot of value through my Catapult program or on your own, but you're doing it in the red, bloody ocean where all the fishing lines are in as well, and you're competing with cat and dog videos, which I happen to love, animal videos on Instagram, watch them all the time. This training will help move the needle in your life. So this is a 5-day training. Today is day one. This is October 10th. I'm going to be going over today, day one training, and the purpose of this, and let me know your questions in the comments. Let me know anything, your thoughts on this. I'd like to know how you're applying this, if you're applying this, where you're applying this, what social media platforms you're using. Because the purpose of ENTV is to help give you trainings and arm you so that you can go out and accomplish your mission. Because if you're a business owner, you're an entrepreneur, you want impact and income. If you don't want those two, then you want at least one of them. Now, that can come through the form of new connections, new friendships, new business opportunities, new JVs, new networking possibilities, all of that. And that's the reason why I started ENTV. So let's jump right into this. And again, please put your comments, questions, take notes, put your notes in the comments section as you're watching, like Savannah Grace always does, because that actually helps solidify the fact that you're learning. If you're not taking notes, you're not learning and you're not retaining nearly as much as if you're taking notes. So let's maximize your time by take them notes. Okay. I'm going to read something to you now. So day one is about understanding your ideal client's pain points. Why do you need to do this? Before you can attract your ideal clients, you need to understand the problems they are facing. Cold audiences you do not know don't know you and don't care about you. They care about their own issues, period. Your first job is to connect with their pain points and let them know you understand the struggles they face. Think of it this way. You're in a coffee shop. You see across the coffee shop someone you know, and how are you going to get their attention? Are you going to think about it? You need to call out their name. By calling out their name, it's going to pattern interrupt them. Maybe they're ordering their coffee. Maybe they're waiting at the coffee bar to pick up their croissant or something. By calling out our audience's pain points, it helps them know we're talking to them. Imagine if your buddy is 50 feet away and you're sitting there going, man, I want to talk to Mike. Why isn't Mike turning around and engaging with me? I have something so important to tell Mike, and you've not even gotten his attention yet. How is Mike supposed to know to turn around and connect with you unless we call Mike's name out? That is the purpose of calling out the audience's pain points. Okay. So the key actions here is number one, identify the top 3 to 5 pain points your audience is experiencing. Think deeply about what keeps them up at night or causes them frustration. What I'm doing by doing this 5-day training is the very thing I'm teaching you. So as a business owner, I know a lot of you business owners, you don't have enough warm leads, you don't have enough sales, you're potentially frustrated because of lack of income in your life. You feel like sometimes, like some of you have, because I've been here, felt like giving up on your calling because you're like, I don't understand this. I feel I'm supposed to do this. I've taken all these courses, I put all this time and this effort in, but why is this not working for me? Why am I not moving the needle on this? Why am I not seeing the results that I know I should be seeing? Have I missed the mark? Have I missed my calling? Have I screwed up somehow? Is it too late for me to rise? Okay. These are the common pain points that most business owners face. They don't know how to do social media. They don't know how to deliver valuable content that's going to make people stop their scrolling and engage with them on camera. These are some of the main pain points. So number one, Identify the top 3 to 5 key pain points your audience is experiencing. You have to know, what does it feel like, smell like, taste like, look like to be in their shoes, to walk as they've walked. Think deeply about what causes them frustration. Okay. The second thing you're going to do is you're going to create content that speaks directly to these pain points. Use stories, anecdotes, scenarios that help your audience see that you are someone that gets them. You are someone that gets them. I remember when I wrote a couple books when the pandemic started in the first year, 2020, I guess, wrote some books, created some courses. I was so excited about my courses and books. I was like, oh, these are the best courses and books in the world. These are going to change everyone's life. I'm going to sell these like hotcakes. I can't wait to get my funnels built. People are going to be buying this because it moves a needle in their life. And I did have some people that took my course, one of my courses, and it really did move the needle in their life. But then I found out the harsh reality that marketing, creating your program or product that can move the needle in someone's life, and sales and marketing are two separate hats. You have to put this hat on as a coach to create the thing. You have to take that hat off when you want to do sales and marketing, put this hat on. Very different hat. And I found out abruptly that people are not going to be beating down my door to buy my course or product. They're not going to be calling me or texting me going, Amos, I heard you launch a new program. Where can I buy it? I'm so excited to get my hands on it. I heard by some random person that it transformed their life, and I can't wait to send you my hot money. Never happened. Not once. In fact, I had to go and ask my friends, hey, you open and taking this program? This can really, and I had to actually do a sales process just to get my friends to purchase. And a few of them did. And that's when I was smacked in the face with the reality that people, if they do not know that I offer delicious, if Starbucks does so well because they're everywhere and they're advertising everywhere. Everyone recognizes their symbols, whether you like Starbucks or not. The amount of business they do on a daily basis, it's just insane. Currently, I'm in Salt Lake, and the amount of customers that fly through here in the drive-through, they don't even have to pay for the customers to come into here. Just the people going through the drive-through right behind me. You can see these vehicles. These are back-to-back people going through the drive-through because Starbucks marketed. It doesn't matter how good my drink is if I'm not marketing it. And if I'm marketing it, I have to market it right, which means I have to call out people's pain points, their desired outcome, what they actually want. Hey, who wants delicious coffee? Who wants delicious tea? Who here is thirsty? Who needs a quick caffeine injection because they're an addict? I drink it myself to get their day going. We have to call out the pain point, the desired outcome. Okay, moving on. Create content that speaks directly to their pain points. Use stories, anecdotes. Okay, so the story I just used with you, as in I know what it feels like to be creating programs. I wrote some books, created some programs. I created my course, got so excited about it. What does that do right there? That connects me with you if you've done any of that, because I told you how frustrated it felt. I was so excited about my flipping products and hardly anyone bought them. Have you ever felt like that? Have you ever felt like your thing can move the needle in someone's life and no one's buying it? No one's knocking on your door asking you, and you're like, well, don't people love me? Don't people care about me? No, we actually have to create content that speaks directly to their pain point, shows them we're just like them. How I just did with you. Number 3, ask engaging questions that draw out your audience's thoughts and feelings about their struggles. This can be through social media posts, emails, or live videos, or live trainings, or recorded trainings. The reason why we need to ask questions is because if I tell you something, you likely won't believe me, depending on what position I hold in your life. But if you tell yourself something, you always believe yourself. I will believe the things that come out of my mouth. I will not believe necessarily the things that come out of your mouth. It's because there's this natural barrier when someone uses the language of we, us, and asks us to align with their beliefs. We go, hang on, I don't know if I believe that. But if I ask you, what do you believe about politics? You have an answer right there, tip of your tongue, whatever that answer is. Hey, what do you believe about sushi? What do you believe about fast food? What do you believe about fitness? What do you believe about donuts? You have an opinion that is right there formulated that if I just said, and here's the mic, you would just tell me in one sentence or 50 sentences what you feel about that thing. That's why it's so important to ask questions. That's why my personal social media, if any of you are on my Facebook, I only restarted using my personal Facebook. I don't hit it hard, but when I do post, I ask people questions. I never tell them what I think. I ask them, what do they think? So it kicks me up in the algorithm so that when I do a lead magnet post, all those people see it because now they've commented on my lead magnet post. They don't know it's a two-step post. It's a two-step post typically. And so by asking our potential our prospects questions, we get them to engage in whatever it is, whether it's a post, it's a training, it's a recorded call. So that's a third thing. So the objective of understanding on this day one training, your client's pain points is to put yourself as someone who understands their pain points deeply, which grabs their attention and sets you apart from others who are just simply trying to sell solutions without first connecting. Why should you care about what I have to say if we've not connected? Why the hell would you want to care about what I have to say? You go and listen to a million other people or 5 other million people online that are all going to tell you something, what they think you should do. My goal and your goal, if you want to use social media more effectively, is to number one, get crystal clear on what is your ideal client's pain points. What frustrates them? What keeps them up at night? Is it, for me, my ideal clients are people that want to do Slingshot or Catapult. Catapult is my high ticket program, currently $7,000, going up to $7,500 next month. And that's where you get 5 years of business growth in 3 to 6 months. We help you blow up your niche-based Facebook group and you become the leader of leaders. Massive impact, massive income. Slingshot, on the other hand, is for people that don't want the responsibility of having to run their own niche-based Facebook group, but want an audience growing at 3 to 500 every week that they can pitch their stuff to. They can do trainings every week too, so that they can call out, and I'll be teaching them this in Slingshot. They can call out their avatar by name and deliver valuable things that educate, inspire, entertain their ideal avatar so that they can get into sales conversations over, within a few months so that people like and trust them. Okay, so that's my 2 ideal clients. Slingshot is right now it's $9.97 till the 15th. It goes up to $12.97 until I launch the new group, $14.97. So comment Slingshot if you want to be a business owner that can be fishing every week in this new niche-based Facebook group that's going to be growing by 3 to 500. It's called the Abundant Life Network. And if you're a coach that provides abundance of life in some way, shape, or form, let's connect, see if it's a good fit. So for you, for your clients, day one, think about what sets you apart in your client's mind. What can you do that makes you different? So you're not just someone else out there banging their sales thing going, please buy my thing, telling people what to believe. How can you deliver value? And number one, day one, get them to understand in their emotions that, wow, this dude, this girl, this person really resonates with my pain point. They understand me. That instantly connects you. Before we ever try to sell them or even really educate them, they need to know that we get them. Right? You ever met someone in your life where it was instant? Have you ever met someone in life, romantic or friendship, where it was an instant? Can you think back? Has it ever happened to you? I'm asking you a question. Notice what I'm doing right now. Where you instantly knew you guys were meant to be friends, business partners, lovers, whatever, or maybe your spouse. You knew in the moment because there was an alignment of energy. And by speaking to your client's pain points, you're creating that, not artificially, you're creating that legitimately, because people that, as you speak, don't resonate with you, they tune you out. Good. We want them to tune us out. We only want to deal with our ideal avatar. Okay, so this has been day one training, understanding your ideal client's pain point. So I'll be coming back tomorrow with day 2 and 3, 4, 5 to help you understand how to market to a cold audience as best I know how, to teaching you everything I know how so you can take these trainings. And if you ever jump into Catapult or you ever jump into one of my Slingshot programs, you know what to do with the audience. You're not sitting there getting no one doing, as many unfortunately do on Facebook, and they get like 2 or 3 likes, maybe 1 comment, and no one's buying their stuff. ENTV, I want you guys set up for success. So when you do your broadcasts, recorded or live, people are engaging with you because you're speaking to them and they know that you care about them. You're not just there to whatever, make sales. You're there to make an impact. You're there to give value. That's the purpose of this. So thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow on day 2.